Sights and Sounds of Veteran Identity, a Georgia College-led research group about giving veterans their chance to identify what veteran identity is. This project was started 2 years ago by Dr. Stephanie Jett and Dr. Lori Peebles. This past Tuesday, they were able to showcase their research thus far.
And with a broken wing, she still sings.
The team wanted something different from research already done with veterans on identifying what the veteran identity is. Dr. Stephanie Jett, one of the leading professors in the research, explains their choice.
So instead of defining veteran identity for them, I said, let's ask them what it means to them. So we wanted to give them voice. We wanted to give them really ownership of their own identity. So I partnered with Dr. Lori Peebles over in music therapy, and we had talked about the impact that music had made on our own individual lives as we developed and talked to our students, and they all talked about how music made such a big impression on them as they grew and developed. And we said, okay, maybe we can use music as a conduit to allow people to select songs that make sense and resonate with them in parts of and aspects of their identity.
The use of lyric analysis and photo voice allowed participants to think deeper on the meanings of their chosen pictures and songs.
One of the photos that always stands out to me is Farewell and Return. And when we were given that photo by one of our vets, we all looked at it, and almost all of us interpreted it as a happy homecoming. And it's just a man and a woman embracing. And you can tell there's emotion, strong emotion on the veterans, they're not a veteran yet, the service members' face. But there is ambiguity there, but almost all of us who had never served interpreted that as a homecoming. And he said, I see the pain when we leave. I see the fear of, am I going to come back? So he had titled the photo Farewell and Return, because we don't know that moment when they let go and they have that connection of, am I going to go off and make the ultimate sacrifice for my country, which we're ready and willing to do if we have to, but we don't want to. We don't want to leave the people that we love and care about the most, but we are willing to do it if that's what it's asked of me. So that ambiguity in that photo and the difference in perspective, I think it's a beautiful thing, that both lyrics that we can hear the same thing and interpret it such a different way, but have commonality of the experience and the emotion is incredibly important.
At the event, the participating veterans were able to explain a little about their song choices before it was played for the crowd.
You can leave it all behind, even the devil needs time alone sometimes. You can let it all go. You can let it all go. It's called free fall. It's called free fall.
Their photo voice choices were also displayed throughout Blackbird with QR codes to more information on the process of picking those pictures. 3 students involved shared their feelings of how they were impacted by the research.
It's impacted me so far, which is just being able to see how this experience has helped the veterans that we've been working with, especially hearing from them firsthand how this has healed them in some ways has been it's been really crazy.
My answer is pretty much the same. It has also been really insightful, though. There was a lot that veteran identity isn't a monolith, but there's a lot that I've learned from the interviews, and it's been really interesting to see all the different perspectives and how different people's experiences affected them.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I would say the same thing. One of our individuals actually seeked out therapy afterwards, and I think that was very rewarding to learn about, and they kind of had realized after all of the photo interviews, conversations that we had with them, that they had more to deal with than they realized. Also, I think learning that the amount of help qualitative data can help a community of people, especially a form of qualitative data like CBPAR. I think I didn't know much about community research and qualitative data in that regard because we learn a lot about quantitative data, but getting hands-on experience with that qualitative and truly getting to see the effect we have on people's lives has been very rewarding.
Get up, get up, get up, move on. Get up, it's taking so long.
Sights and Sounds of the Veteran Identity will continue their research, hoping to obtain additional and diverse meanings of the veteran identity. For more in-depth of the participant's veteran identity, you can scan this QR code. Also, if you are interested or know someone who is, you can fill out an interest form also attached to the QR code for their next round of research. Reporting from GC360, I'm Erin Finnegan.